Hey, what is going on everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends, and in today's video we have one of the most important events of the Tholen Foulbeard Fusion event, which has started today, and that is going to be the Summon Rush. Now this is going to dictate, for most people anyways, whether or not they actually get him unlocked, because this is a good chance that if you have enough shards as well, that you can skip some other events. Now I mentioned this in yesterday's video, so I want to kind of go in to the Summon Rush event here. And what am I talking about? Well, at a bare minimum, you do need to get 3,500 points for the Glen Sage Rare for this. But if you do have enough resources that you can go a little bit extra to go to 6,100, then you can get yourself a copy of Narok's Blackhorn. Now, this is really important because if you do get to 6,100, then you can skip you can either keep him or you can skip basically 4 of the events in the Fusion event. So for people who maybe have less time over the course of 2 weeks, this is really nice because then you can maybe be a little bit less stressed when it comes to clearing every single event to the T. Because if you don't get this, you essentially have to clear all this included to 3,500 and 13 other events that are ongoing now and will be over the next 2 weeks. The other thing is that if you are not able to get to 3,500 on this Summon Rush event, then that probably means that you are not going to be able to get the Fusion unlocked. So I guess the good part of this is that if you know this early on, then you can actually skip this a little bit and wait for the next Fusion event. So there is something there as well. Before we get started with the rest of the video, we are going to be summoning some Sacred Shards in this video for the Summon Rush event. But before we get started with that, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid Shadow Legends yet, what are you waiting for? Make a brand new account, make an alt account, whatever you want. Use the QR code in the top right hand of the screen or in the link in the description down below to get yourself Karato Fox Hunter, a great legendary champion, and also 3 free epics, Tagore, Ugo, and Fane at account level 10, 20, and 30. Now, this is normally where I would tell you to use one of the promo codes. There is a brand new one, and I talked about this in a previous video that I want to raise with you guys here. So that is going to be the Demon Slayer promo code. I mentioned this in my other video as well. So for the month of May, that if you're a brand new account, if you're a brand new player, or if you start an alt account, use the promo code Demon Slayer for the month of June, and you will be able to get yourself a free Tholen Foulbeard and skip everything that we're talking about here today. Honestly, it's pretty wild that they're allowing people to do this, but I guess we'll see in the future what kind of promo codes they come out with. But unfortunately, this is only available for the first 48 hours of a brand new account, not existing accounts. I do want to make that pretty clear there. So there are a few other events going on as well, including the Coalition is still going to be ongoing for the next 3.5 weeks. It's going to be on for a while. We have 2 more days of Dungeon Divers. We have a gear enhancement starting tomorrow. So there are lots of other events that are ongoing, over the course of the next few days. There's a Classic Arena starting tomorrow. Spider is still going right now. I just finished that. And Champion Training just started today. So I'm going to have to start grinding up my champions to get to 6,800 to get another copy of Glen Sage. I am going to be going for the Epic here today on 6,100 points. Now, one thing that I do want to point out before we start summoning our Sacred Shards, though, is that if you have a stockpile of Mystery Shards, Summon Rush is actually the best time to use these. Now, they are a 1-to-1 ratio, so I do need 6,100 points, and Mystery Shards only give 1. But you can see that I have like 4,400, and this is actually, like, if I wasn't pulling Sacred Shards, this would be worth almost like 2/3 of the score that I need to get to that 6,100. So it is pretty wild. Don't discount Mystery Shards at all to kind of bridge the gap on points if you need to. Now, as far as the other points, I kind of forget right off the top of my head, but I believe it's just down here for the shards, right? I think it's Ancient Shards is 20, Void Shards is 120, Primal Shards are 200, and Sacred Shards are 500. So I'm going to be pulling about 13 Sacred Shards here in today's video. Now, personally, I would not recommend using Void Shards because that's something that you're probably going to be using when it comes to the Champion Chase tournament, if you need to do that. So Champion Chase is giving you points depending on what kind of champion you pull, whether it's a Void champion, an Epic, a Legendary, that kind of thing, but they get bonus points for Voids. That's why I always say save your Void Shards for Champion Chase. But I don't think you actually need to do Champion Chase if you're able to get all the way to 6,100. You could skip the Champion Chase tournament because it just rewards a blue rare. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do more than that this time around. So just something to keep note of before you get started with the Fusion events that are going on the next 2 weeks. So All right, let's see. So first of all, there is some progressive chance going on in this. So there's some really good champions in here. The likelihood of you actually getting one of these is fairly low. That being said, I do have Feral the Barkhorn, who is amazing. There's some other really good characters in here. Lady Kimi, who I don't have, is also really good. And this brand new character, who I'm going to make him my progressive chance because he's new. I've never tried to pull for a new character. Maybe we'll get lucky here today. He has some pretty good kits. It's stuff in his kit. Ignoring defense is really great, and he heals. He heals allies with less than 50% HP by 10% of his It's kind of weird, actually. He's kind of like a mixed character here. And it all scales based on his HP. So he attacks all enemies 2 times, and he ignores defense with less than enemies with less than 50%. Applies defense down for 60% defense down for 2 turns. Block buffs. Some really good stuff in here, and he does support stuff too. Increased defense on all allies and block damage. He's got a really interesting kit. So, and he looks really bad at. Honestly, like the model there, he looks really, really cool. So that's who I'm going to be picking for mine. I'm not saying that's something that you should do for yours. I really do like Feral the Barkhorn, and Lady Kimi. For my other characters, I already have Ugo. He's also, in the promo link champions, right? So there's that. If you do need Ilsinia, who is actually an epic required for Lady Mikage's fusion, I would put this in your slot here. I already have her. I actually have 2 copies of her. So I'm actually going to go for Phoenix. And the reason why is because I don't have him. And he also synergizes with Talia for Sacred Order. And I'm kind of one of those people who really just want to like hero collect. So that's what are going to be my summon slots for today. Before we get started with my Sacred Shards, we're going to be doing 13. I have 17, but I'm going to be saving some for other times just in case I need it because, I am, there's always events that you need Sacred Shards for. So let's turn on that epic poem music and let's get started with my first shard of the day. Come on, I get something good here today. We're starting with the purple, right? They're always going to be purple. We have Catacomb Counselor. I don't know why I messed that up. I think I pulled this guy before. He didn't look that impressive. Nothing really to shout home about. So that's number 1. Let's go one more time. One more Sacred Shard. What do we have here today? We have another purple. And god damn it, this elf, Jingle Hunter. I have seen him so many times. Not even funny. So there we go, Jingle Hunter again. I think my epic faction guardians for Hiles is probably full at this point. So there we go. I don't even think he's that good. Number 3, I mean, we're always going to get some epics, so you never know what kind of good stuff we're going to get. Who is this guy? Cormac the High Peak. Okay, I don't have this guy. I have the Sylvan Watcher. So what does he do? Defense down to the single target. Decrease speed, single target. Increase accuracy. Okay, not on him. It's not even for the allies. All right, this doesn't seem that good. Cormac the High Peak. There you go. Let me know if the review's pretty garbage anyways. That was number 3. We're going for number 4 here today. Another epic, unfortunately. Oh, we got Phoenix. Cool. So that's kind of the character I want. Now, yeah. I mean, he has some pretty good reviews. Ice Golem Peak. He activates bombs and stuff. He decreases the bomb debuff detonation countdown by 1. When Talia's on the same team. But what's really interesting with that is that if you have other bomb characters as well, it's going to do the same thing as long as they're together. So I could see a world, where Phoenix, Talia, and maybe another bomb character are on the same team to have that bomb detonation countdown. So that could be really interesting. He has some really good debuffs as well. It's only single target, unfortunately, but decreased defense and decreased speed is still really good. So I do like that there. Unfortunately, it's only 60% chance. That's a little bit unfortunate, and you can't actually bring that up either, so a little unfortunate there. So that was number... How many was that? That was 4, right? So because I already pulled him, I'm going to pull him out, actually, and then, I don't know, I'm gonna pull it. I don't even know what the point is, but they're also Hiles, aren't they? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll have a chance. So let's re-queue up the epic poem music again. Let's go for, what is it, 9 more, right? We're going to go for 9 more. Can we get the legendary, though, here today in this video? Come on. Who is this? Quargon the Crowned. Okay, I do need some more Lizardmen, but that being said, he's a support character. He's a healer. Okay, shields. Perfect Veil. Okay, and increased attack buffs on all allies. Block debuffs and defense. So defense based on whether or not their attack or defense is higher. That's a pretty cool character, actually. At least for Faction Wars. Honestly, my Lizardmen Faction roster is garbage. So actually, you know what? I might end up using him at some point. So at least for that. Sacred Shard number 6 coming in here, and we got a Seer. No, it's who the hell? Bonekeeper. Okay, I thought it was a Seer. Wrong color, I guess. Same model. Bonekeeper. Probably don't need this character, so unfortunately kind of garbage. But hey, I never had them before because I didn't realize what color they were. Number 7 coming in here. We have another Seeker. No way. I have like 4 Seekers. I might actually start... I don't know if my Faction Guardians is finished yet, but I swear I'm going to end up starting to like use them into my main Seeker at this point. This is my 4th or 5th Seeker. Absolutely wild that they keep giving me the same character. Okay, we have 6 more to go here today. Come on, give me a legendary, man. That guy, Jotun? Yeah. No, he's garbage. Come on, legendary, legendary, legendary. Please, 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 please. I don't even care if it's the main guy. Come on, give me a yellow. Give me a yellow. Who is this? Grizzled Jarl. Okay, probably garbage. Dwarf. I don't have him. There we go. All allies? Maybe. I mean, Faction Guardians at best. Attack all enemies. You know, it's not terrible, actually, to be honest. Destroys each target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. He's not the worst in the world, but he's not really, like, a big focus. Why is he 4.7 on Demon Lord? Really? Alright. I've got 4 more to go. At least I didn't have him before, so that collector in me, of course. I do have this character, Alika of the Barbarians. Not that. I mean, apparently she's 100 in Arena, I guess, with the cooldown reduction. I mean, I got Alice, so I don't really need that anyways, but there you go. She's not super great either. 3 more. This has not been the best pull here today. Maybe, oh, we got Ilsinia again. There we go. Okay, there's another copy of her. At this point, I don't even know what maybe we'll just keep going with Ilsinia. I mean, I don't need more Ugos at this point. So Lady Mikage Fusion, probably the best chance to pick her up, I guess, here if you're pulling for Summon Rush. All these purples. Tagore, who's even part of my promo link. That's hilarious. Okay, we got another Tagore. We know all about Tagore. And my final pull here for today. Come on, please! Damn it! All purples. We got a Hexia. I don't know who this is. They use that model quite frequently, though. But as far as the review goes, looks pretty bad. So, I did not get very much here today, and that is highly unfortunate. We didn't get any legendary characters, but I guess that brings me a lot closer to my Mercy, now that I think about it, because that was 13 Sacred Shards. I'm basically into my Mercy for my legendary, so whenever the next time I start pulling Sacred Shards, again, that's probably going to trigger, so it's unfortunate that... Oh, you know what? How many? I don't even know how many... Yeah, plus 2%. You know what? Okay, I'm going to go Scorched Earth on this one. Let's pull the epic pull music back up. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to do the rest of them. We're just going to burn them all here today. Why not? I feel like at this point, I'm probably deep into my Mercy, so Pitless one, not that good. Actually, I didn't have it before, so hey, at least it's a new clear for my roster. Come on, give me a yellow! Not Jingle Hunter! F off! This is the second time I have so many of this guy. Oh my god. Please give me something good. Please give me something good. No, not that guy. I have him too. Arndulf. I don't think he's very good. Banner Lords. And we have the final Sacred Shard for the day because I have nothing left. Oh my god. And we didn't get a yellow. We did not get a legendary here today. How really disappointing. Brask. What does he have? No, it's pretty mixed. So that's it for my pulls. But what did we get done on Summon Rush? I guess we're going to get even more points on this. 8,500 here. We're able to get all of the characters for that. We also picked up 2 legendary tombs, so I guess that's better than nothing. Some 5-star ranked chickens. I am so close to that feast. That feast maxes out a character. You know what? I'm gonna pull some mystery shards later on, and I'm gonna get myself to that feast, I think, because at this, you know what? At this point, I'm actually like highly contemplating these mythical skill teams, also because I do have a character that I can use that on. My Commodus Darksmile, who does need a few more books. I might do that, but if I do it, it is going to be through mystery shards, and that is going to take some time. So I'm not going to be doing that here on the video. Unfortunately, I did not get lucky, but did you get lucky? Let me know in the comments down below. your pulls for Summon Rush and the kinds of things that you picked up. Before we end the video, I do want to remind you, if you haven't started playing Raid yet, what are you waiting for? Download using the QR code in the top right or in the link in the description down below to get yourself Karato Fox Hunter for free, and 3 other epic characters: Tagor, who we pulled here today, Ugo, who we did not, and a Thane here at account level 10, 20, and 30 is the best time to start playing Raid. And also, because Raid is crazy, they do have this promo code Demon Slayer to get Tholen Falbeard, the one that we are doing events for the next 2 weeks for new players only. But do check this out. That's going to be the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.